Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Maine Sim Racing Series. It's been a while, as the last race was back on December 19th for 100 laps of Richmond. What have we got lined up for you this evening? Well, we've got a racetrack that is no longer a racetrack. We're here at USA International, located in Lakeland, Florida in the United States, opened in 1995. Unfortunately, the final race was in 2008. 2010, the track was stripped of its grandstands and control tower, and in 2012, the track was completely demolished. I'm Jace Parfitt, going to be joined in the booth by Kenton Sportak. You can see on your screen, it's a big high roller here this evening, as first place gets $100, second place gets $50, third place gets $25, fourth place gets $15, and first place gets 100, second gets 50, third gets 25, fourth gets 15, and fifth gets 10. There is a consolidation amount of for last place. They get $5, and it's not a DNF, it's the far last person running. Let's bring Kenton into the booth. We haven't spoken to each other since before New Year. Kenton, welcome in, bud. The grid is up for the first one. Let's do that. Get this up and running. Dan DeSanto will be on pole position for the first heat. Then Adam Jocelyn, Chris Fortier, Wyatt DiPetro, Tristan Shea, Nathan Levitt, Eric Emery, Arthur Jordan, Tyler Connolly, and Tyler Jordan round out the first grid here this evening as well for the heats. But Kenton, welcome in.
Yeah, very eventful Christmases and New Year's and all that fun stuff, but glad to be back. Nothing like driving fast, turning left.
Yes, absolutely. It's going to be very, very interesting indeed. We're going to have 3 heats, and then we will go straight into the feature race. The feature race will be 100 laps. Yellow's laps will count, so they've got to be mindful of that one. One set of tyres, no fast repairs, no incident limits. Lucky dogs are on, and they've got to be careful of the yellow flags. Of course, if they cause 2 yellow flags, it is an instant DQ, unfortunately for them. But let's get this up and running as Dan DeSanto misses the start here as well. We'll have a chat as the evening goes on about the track that is no longer here in Florida in the United States as well. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. Tristan, I saw your message and I started it straight away just for you as well, dear sir. But thanks so much for joining us once again. It's going to be very, very interesting, very, very exciting indeed. We've got 100-lap feature lined up ready for you, but hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen. We are just about to drop the green, and it's going to be fast, furious with this whole evening of racing. So keep you tight, sit ready, get drinks, get popcorn, sit back and enjoy as we're going around for another pace lap here, Kenton. The track that is no longer here at USA International.
Yes, it is no longer. It's I don't know whether that's a good or bad thing that it no longer exists, but it was a very short-lived. It's a 0.75 mile track, concrete, so very durable at the time, with 14-degree bank corners, so not super banked. It's kind of an odd-shaped oval in the sense that you've got basically corner, flat, corner. There's not really kind of the sort of D ovals we're typically used to seeing, or the more rounded all-around ovals, but
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The first heat is underway. You can see Dan DeSanto on 86 machines got that inside line, but it looks like Adam Jocelyn has just ran straight round the outside. Wayne DiPetro is in second place at the moment as they're battling, and Jocelyn for position here as well. Inside line, I expect to be the best one, and Adam Jocelyn, well, made most of the outside line, to be fair.
Yeah, the outside line going around the corners is going to be a little tricky once the marbles really start to set in. I know with the most recent season update, we kind of had that increase in how debris reacts to on the track there. So that could get a little dicey as we continue on to try and pull those moves along the outside. But it's definitely not going to be the worst of options for most of them to try and make, at least early on.
Tyler Connolly sitting in third there, Tyler Jordan in fourth, Nathan Levitt in fifth, Dan DeSanto sitting all the way down in sixth place at the moment. Arthur Jordan in there, Tristan Shea and Eric and Chris did not make the start, but a bad start for DeSanto. He's dropped all the way down the field, down 5 places, didn't look comfortable sitting in second, and then all of a sudden fast sharp decline for Mr. DeSanto here at Kenton, and unfortunately for him, is all the way down the order in 6th.
Yeah, a little bit of a struggle start. Thankfully, lots of time still to go. Figuratively, obviously, there isn't a ton of time, but they do have some laps, and we've seen things in NASCAR. You know, just because you're at the back of the pack to start the race doesn't mean, we do have a slide in the back there that we didn't actually stay out of the way. Just because you're near lower down doesn't mean you have to stay there. So you could definitely have a chance to kind of maneuver around. Oh, there's the yellow flag.
Yeah, Arthur Jordan looks like he's been caught up in the first yellow of the evening. Round he goes. He's going to go round into the wall, and then Nathan Levitt behind him on that one is going to go round as well. So it's almost synchronized spinning from the pair of them as they went round there as well. Don't forget on this one, caution laps do not count. Okay, caution laps do not count for this one. So we're going to be going round here once more on that one. Could be very, very interesting indeed. I think this is an interesting circuit. I think that you can see why it was made, but you can also see, I'm guessing, that the racing here didn't quite develop or mature, should we say, as much as what they were hoping for.
Yeah, it definitely could have a couple of issues that way. We'll have to kind of see how it plays out. Yeah, it'll be interesting to watch and kind of assess what goes on.
Absolutely. I think the USA International Circuit is going to make sport some very interesting racing. We've got 3 cars to choose from tonight. They are all street stocks. You've got the Casino M2, the Eagle T3, and the Panther C1. So you've got 3 cars here that these guys can choose from. But it could be an interesting scenario, I think, on this one to see how they get on and whether or not they're going to be able to cope with the fact that they've got 100 laps of this race to go. So let's see what goes on. Let's say caution laps do not count, and we will be going until the pace car lights are out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on the bells, as we've got plenty more racing coming up on JPB this January. It's very, very busy indeed. So there's going to be racing every single night. So yeah, come along, check it out, and don't forget, hit the bells, because you don't want to miss any of the action. We've got open wheelers, SR10s, SR8s. We've got NASCAR Cups. We've got obviously Maine running as well. There's plenty going on throughout January on that one. So there you go. Green very, very shortly. Once more here for these guys, and we'll see if they can get to the end of the heat. It's got 11 laps to go of the first heat, and at the moment it's Adam Jocelyn on pole position. Wyatt DiPietro in second. Is green, and he's 8 cars roll away. And at the moment, Jocelyn's got the whole shot on the inside line. Can he make the inside work as well as he can the outside?
Yeah, and the outside. Oh, nope. Oh, they saved it. Oh, I thought that was done for theirs. Yeah, the inside is always going to be just that little bit easier. It's much harder to hold off a run from the outside. Oh, there goes the 29, and that'll collect 2 other drivers there.
Yeah. Just kind of almost look like he's I don't want to say ran over him, but it does very much look like that was the situation. Did he turn down on him in the corner? Is that the problem for Tyler Jordan?
Yeah, there just isn't a whole lot of space for the 88 to go there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, for Tyler Jordan, and he's gonna lose that one, because there's just nowhere for Wyatt to go.
Yeah, absolutely. So there we go, back under yellow. Tyler Jordan in pit lane. Adam Jocelyn is ahead of the queue in that 83 machine. What do we have? 10 to go before we go back and get the next heat underway here once more for this one at the USA International Circuit. The circuit, unfortunately, is no longer around, which is a bit of a sad situation here as well on that one. What do we think the feature's going to go like? Because obviously we've seen quite a, in conjunction with what we normally see in the heats, you know, we've seen a couple of yellows already.
Yeah, and this track, I mean, it doesn't really lend itself to having a lot of side-by-side racing. You can see the marbles on the top row quite easily already, and they go quite low down. Like, it is a very stay inside on those corners, go out wide once you get to the straightaways. The straightaways are very flat. The corners are quite flat. These cars in themselves, the street stocks, aren't exactly the best with grip to begin with.
I thought you was going to say the most aerodynamic.
Oh, I mean, they're not the most aerodynamic either. But their grip is definitely a little dicey, and they have just enough speed to be a nuisance for that kind of grip. Like, if you lose grip, you're gonna lose grip. Whereas in, you know, the Legends cars and stuff like that, they don't quite have enough speed to really like have an issue if you lose grip, if you aren't being like hit. So if you're not an assisted losing grip, it's a little harder to just spin out, whereas these, you can spin out very easily if you're not careful. So it does take just a little more finesse than you'd expect for a car that's rookie, with air quotes on it.
Okay, well, back up and running once more with green. Jocelyn takes the green hold shot here. Di Pietro around the outside in that number 88. Dan DeSanto battled his way back into 5th place at the moment in time, helped and assisted by the 2 cautions that we've had so far. Is he going to be able to take the over around the outside? Di Pietro, it looks like he's trying his hardest to get that car working. Nope. Now Jocelyn gets a run underneath him in the 11 machine is Tyler Connolly. He's trying to go 3 wide. Massive block from Adam Jocelyn going down that back straight.
Yeah, it's a bold block for sure, but he was able to pull it off, and it didn't look so much reactionary as that was where he was planning to kind of go, which is always good. It's much better than a late block. But it's a tricky track to try and pass because there are so many different ways, and chopping off the nose is definitely one of them, as Jocelyn holding on and keeping Connolly behind him.
And these guys battle out, and I think one of the things that we haven't noticed is the fact that all 3 makes and models are in the top 3 there as well. So all 3 of the cars that the guys can choose from this evening, the Casino, the Eagle and the Panther, are all in the top part of the top 3 of this race so far. So these guys really settling in, but at the moment Connolly cannot get underneath Jocelyn whatsoever. Jump on board with Connolly, see what he's going to be able to do. Is he just going to be able to nudge him out of the way a little bit? We're on 6 to go. Lap time's coming thick and fast. He's going to have that inside line. Surely this is his moment for Connolly. Is he going to be able to nudge him out of the way though, Kenton? Is that kind of what we're expecting?
Yeah, a little bit of, you kind of almost have to take that little riskier sort of dive into the corners, because getting to the outside, if you can't really fully use the exit, it does get a little trickier. You're not quite able to get on the throttle as much. The downside, though, again, these cars, they kind of slide the back end there. They're a little loose going through the corners. You got to be careful about it. But you kind of have to control the slide a little bit more and sort of use it to your favor, um, which also does make it harder. If you have that car up on the outside of you, you're going to slow down more to try and prevent running into that car.
Yeah, I do agree on that one. We've got 3 to go. Jocelyn still taking a whole shot out in front. Connolly still in second. DiPietro in third. It has been as it has constantly. Tristan Shea driving around pretty much on his own. Dan DeSanto up, down 4 places with Arthur Jordan and Nathan Levitt in behind that. We've lost Tyler Jordan. He's been in pit lane for about 5.5 minutes already after being involved in that earlier incident. But Jocelyn still with Connolly, 2 to go. We're going to white flag this time around, and it looks like Adam Jocelyn could end up wrapping this one up. There's the white. Is he going to be able to take this, wrap up this victory here in the first heats? It does look like Jocelyn is going to be able to do it. He's going to be able to take that victory and hold on at this moment in time. Connolly does not seem to be able to get through here. Checkered flag is waving, and it is going to be Adam Jocelyn over the line with Tyler Connolly, Wayne DiPietro in third place on the first heat this evening. Not a bad race. Quite enjoyed that.
Yeah, no, it was nice. It's quick. Yeah, some good battles and other, a couple incidents, but other than that, it was nice and clean. Going forward, turning left.
Going forward, turning left. Yep, that is basically what we're going to do here this evening, but we are going to do it for about 100 laps in the feature race. So hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen. We'll bring you up the results of heat number 1. Here they are on your screen. Adam Jocelyn is your winner with Tyler Connolly in second, Wayne DiPietro in third, Tristan Shea in fourth, then Dan DeSanto, Arthur Jordan, Nathan Levitt, Tyler Jordan, and of course Chris and Eric did not take to the start. The grid for race number 2, for heat number 2, David Greenleaf on pole with Ben Burgess second and Cole Watson third, Danny Weir, Gabriel Gooley and Corey Buber, Ryan Moddery, Brian Conover and Roy Spragg. That's going to be an interesting heat there, Kenton, as well, with the likes of Greenleaf, with the likes of Connolly involved, Conover involved in this, Spragg's in there at the same time. This could be a spicy one.
Yeah, I got a feeling this will be a very tough kind of race to get out of. I think it's going to be a see who can kind of hold the car the smoothest, because they're all going to be very fast in this one.
I do fully agree with you. It's going to be quick. So hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen, and get ready for this one. Some of the big hitters here, and yeah, could be spicy. I want to see if Burgess is. Oh, no, he's not. Yeah, he is. No, he's not. On, off, on, off. So we'll stay off Mr. Burgess for a minute. Last thing we need is for him to blink out at the wrong point. And iRacing says, sorry, dear Mr. Broadcaster, but we will close you down. That's not good on that one. So hold on, ladies and gentlemen. The heat number 2 is going to be up and running very, very shortly. Same scenario. 15 laps, and caution laps do count. One of the interesting things about this series, Kenton, very many series that do caution laps count.
Don't count.
Don't count. Yeah. What did I say?
Yes, yeah. Count.
No, don't count.
Yeah, you had said they count, and I was like, no, don't count.
Don't count. No.
It's an interesting kind of, I guess, caveat. With this league that they have those. I mean, it's kind of cool. It's different. Again, it gives the drivers something else to kind of consider. Thankfully, they've gone to the feature races, them counting. Just it does get a little trickier if you're trying to plan for sort of 100 laps, as we are actually underway here, as I believe that is Greenleaf who gets off first and is holding a great spot. As unfortunately, we do have the 7 kind of blinking in quite a bit there.
Yeah. Oh, that was... You can't, dude. You can't. Very, very difficult, because he does go poof into middle of nowhere and then appears and then just clatters into people. So hard. I do wonder how long he will be going for here, Mr. Burgess. And whether or not he's going to be staying in the session, because that could be just a constant cause, couldn't it, solidly, of somebody blinking in and out.
Yeah, it looks like he might be on now, or he's in the pit lane. It looks like he's coming back out and then blinked right away. So, yeah, that could be a little dicey going forward.
Yes, absolutely. There we go. Heat number 2, done and dusted. If you are in chat, let us know, guys, as well. Don't forget, we will say hello. Tell us about your Christmases and New Year and where you saw it, what you saw it, and what you were doing. I was sitting at home watching fireworks with the wife and children. Kenton was sipping champagne on the beaches of Hawaii.
I wish. Oh, would have been so much nicer. Weather-wise, at least.
Yeah, we've been having minus temperatures over here, Kenton. It's not been good. It's not been good.
We're, yeah, we had, I think it was +3 today. But, yeah, it could have been worse. We had a spell there of like -15.
Oh, no, we're not that cold. Jesus.
Yeah,
we get to -3, I think, and then everybody's freezing.
Okay, yeah. No, that's not a thing. -3 here is like a good, it's shorts weather at that point.
No, it's definitely not, dude.
We sit
nobody
there
wears
and
shorts.
I had a nice chuckle because they were like, oh, we've got, I'll let us get underway here first.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be going one more lap under caution.
Oh, okay. I didn't even see the truck, so I was like, oh, it must be off. All right. Yeah, we had, last year around Christmas time, we had a spell of, I want to say, it was -30 without the wind chill and about -45 with the wind chill. So yeah, -3 is nothing.
In the UK, it's cold, bro.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's always funny. How different it is.
I'm sat here now in a hoodie and a beanie hat on because it is that cold in my house at this moment. It is freezing.
It's currently -1 here, and I'm in shorts.
Lovely. Right, let's go. Green, green, green once more. Burgess, I believe, is back on the track, but he is 2 laps down. Number 27 there had a weird moment on the outside. Not quite sure what Cole Watts was up to. Brian Conover not really making the impression forward that I thought he was going to this early on.
Yeah, there was a little bit of a backup too on that inside lane. It looked like the 5 or the 12 just didn't quite get going as quickly as they expected to. And everyone kind of had to check up, and it didn't really allow Conover to be able to make any moves. And this, like I said, this track is not an easy one to kind of make moves, and you don't have a ton of time to try to make moves. You have some time, and you definitely have to take advantage of any opportunity you sort of get there. But
he's got to go
there's
now,
not a whole lot of space. Yeah, oh yeah, 100%. I would make a move to the inside.
Yeah.
Keep it smooth, keep it smart. Like that's kind of the perfect move there. Keeping it out of trouble and just get past each person. It's just one at a time.
Yeah, picking them off one at a time, 1 lap at a time. If you can get one person every lap, in about 4 laps, Brian Conover will be near the front of the queue. But at the moment, he's in behind Mr. Gabriel Nguli, who is sat there in that number 5 machine. Again, the door's open. He's got to go. He has gone. Is the door going to close, though? Nearly. It was left open enough to give room, but at the moment, you can see Conover just trying to edge him out. He's just trying to make sure he can get his nose up the inside. Give him a little, hello, I'm here, and then maybe give him a little gentle push to run him up on the high line there as well. Conover did do that. He's got literally 10 more laps. He's got 3 more people.
Yeah, it's a process, but he's definitely making it work. He got us some time. There's a good chance he could get up there and definitely get himself involved very quickly. He just has to kind of close that gap. There's a little bit more of a gap between him and Watts than I think he would like right now, but it's definitely doable.
He's got about 1 second. He's teetering on the edge of that second mark at the moment. So it's whether or not Conover is going to be able to bring this down. Yeah, it's still 1.01, just broke below that second. I would have expected Conover to be a little bit further up. But, as I say, tricky track, tricky overtaking. And these guys at the back running side by side, Goli and Modri. In there, going round turn 4, coming out of 4, down the start-finish line now. And at the moment, Modri has got that position. He's, poor Goli looks like he's on the high line and just being worked a little bit here.
Yeah, and unless you can get down to that apron or you have a ton more speed than the guy on the inside, you're a little bit left out to dry, and it's hard to make a pass on that outside lane. You kind of need that, get a good run going into a corner and sort of utilize that to slingshot you into the corner just ahead of, or at least on the inside. Because, yeah, trying to make that move on the outside is just not going to work.
No. Greenleaf's in the wall. He's managed to keep it going, but that was a big thump in the wall. Did he just get all out of shape? He did. Bang, bang, nose deep, misses there to Conover. And he just runs that wall, and unfortunately it is all game over. But Greenleaf is now all the way down in 8th place. That leaves Weir out in front with Watts sitting in second. Conover's got the gap down to about 8/10 at Kenton. He's coming, but is he going to come and be able to come enough with 4 to go?
Yeah, he's definitely got some work to do. I think it's going to be a little touchy. He's probably going to be a little stuck in that 3rd position. I think it's just too much of a gap to try and reach Watts there, especially because Watts does have obviously the little bit of what draft you're going to get on such a short track off of Weir, but he might catch him. But the problem is he's got to still be able to pass him, and that's going to take a couple corners.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got 2 to go. Going into turn number 1 on board with Cole Watts. You see in front is Mr. Danny Ware in front of him. Is he going to be able to get him within these 2 laps? I don't think so. We didn't see it in the first heat with Jocelyn and Connolly. Connolly got close, couldn't quite chew it up and get it done there. Now it's all about what Cole Watts is going to do. White flag this time around. I think it's going to be as they were. I don't think this is going to change whatsoever. And it's looking like Danny Weir is going to wrap up race number, or heat number 2, I should say, as Cole Watts will be in 2nd place. Checkered flag is waving. Round he comes round turn 4. Danny Weir wraps it up, takes the victory with Cole Watts in 2nd. Conover got 3rd in the end. So yeah, that's not a bad climb.
No, definitely a pretty solid climb for him. I think it's a little unfortunate. He kind of got held up a little bit by a couple of drivers when he was further back. He just had to sort of work his way through, but unfortunately wasn't quite able to get all the way up to the front. But 3rd place will at least put him in a good position to start the feature race.
Danny Weir out in 1st place, Cole Watts 2nd, Conover 3rd, Ryan Moddery in 4th, Corey Bubar in 5th, Gabriel Ngoli in 6th, David Greenleaf 7th, and then Ben Burgess and Roy Spragg rounding out this one here as well. Let's bring you up the grid for race number 3. Ed Connolly on pole position, Rick Thompson Jr., Joey Israelison, Matthew Vernon, Thomas Brackett, Justin Gallo, Owen Bridges, Brian Treadwell, and Matt Mingo. Again, another heat with some very, very quick guys in. This could be very, very interesting indeed.
Especially with all the white cars.
Yeah, it's unfortunately the paint has just decided to update itself. It's like
someone's in first.
Like
Who's in first?
It's like a Windows update. All of a sudden.
Yeah, exactly. It's a solid. Who's in first? I don't know. Who's in second? I don't know.
The white car. It's all about
white
the
car.
white car.
Yeah.
So apologies for the white machine. It decided that it wanted to update everybody. So everybody's back in their normal colours. Ed Connolly, Thompson Jr., Joey Israelison. Yeah, that could be an interesting fight between them three at the front.
Yeah, I'm excited. We'll see who comes out in one piece and who needs a few new bumpers, fenders, doors, cars.
Well, see who's
Could
got it
get
left
spicy.
there as well. On that one, see who's got it left. That's very loving of you to say. Loving the coverage. Great commentator on the race from James and Kenton. Nice one, guys. Thanks. Much appreciated.
Yeah.
I know. An Englishman and a
spelled my name
Canadian.
right.
Check that out. Englishman and a Canadian commentating on an American treasure.
And take a wild stab at who's the one that actually watches the sport.
I don't
It's
know
not
what
the
you
Canadian.
mean. I don't know what you mean. Green, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go once more. Connolly's been strong on the inside, and Thompson got round him. Thompson Jr. taking that line away. He got the start. He jumped him straight at the beginning. Joey Israelison sitting in third. Matthew Vernon, Thomas Brackett, Justin Gallo. Right the way down into sixth. Then Owen Bridges, Matt Mingo, and Brian Treadwell. Here we go. Who's going to be able to get it? I think it's going to be a nice, clean one this time, I think, for these guys. Because we've got, again, the big hitters.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a little bit more of that clean racing. Just, yeah, again, at least at the front, we do know that these guys, they know how to drive fast, clean, and hard. So I think it's going to be I think it'll be a good fun. As the one almost ends up collecting the yeah, took the wall. Almost got one of our three cars.
Yeah, that was Joey Israelison on the inside. Good evening, Mr. Armour Brusso. Welcome in. I could never what? You can never win a
Short
race.
track, I agree.
Ooh, I love short track. Yeah. He's out of control. Boom.
Yep.
Ed Connolly just literally torpedoed. I believe that was Thomas Brackett. It was. Ouch.
Yeah, the other three car.
Yeah. Bang, bang. Round he goes. Gosh, into the wall.
And to the inside wall.
Yeah.
Pit wall.
Ouch. That is not a lot of love there for that Thomas Brackett in that 30. Well, I've got him as 31 on that one. These cars are really fun, but tough to drive. Yeah, we had this discussion earlier on, didn't we, about the fact that they've got not a lot of grip, but should we say, but a little bit of
they're weirdly, like, I don't want to say over speed for a rookie car, but like when you if you look at the road end of things, like your MX-5, the new BMW, the Formula V, I guess the 1600 as well, they're not very fast. Like, there's not a lot of speed in those guys. I want to say the Formula V at full speed is like 150 kilometers an hour. Like, oh, full speed, boys. That's like first gear in some of these cars. Whereas these guys, like, they can get up to like 240 pretty quickly.
And this is where the Englishman turns around and says, what's that in miles an hour?
Oh, and I know I'm the only one that does this. I don't even know what that would be. Fast. They go fast. It's fast in miles per hour. That's what it is.
Kenton clearly couldn't Google quick enough the conversion from miles an hour to kph on that one, as most of us normal people use miles per hour. Kenton?
Yeah, it's I don't even.
You still haven't done it?
No, I didn't even bother.
Oh dear. Entertainment to the max here on the JPB YouTube channel.
You guys should know the difference. 152 miles. There you go.
It can't be the same.
152 miles per hour to 250.
Oh, okay.
245.
245. All right. Okay, got you. All right. Oh, dearie me.
Yeah,
Welcome in, everybody. This is the educational conversations we have on a oval broadcast as well. Generally, one of us is trying to Google something halfway through the race because we've got it completely wrong, or we've tried to do maths at some stupid time in the morning for me. Normally when I'm watching Armand Brousseau take up his 15th yellow flag. There we go. Aren't we, Armand? Yes, sir. Right. Okay. Pace car lights are out. We are in this time around. Going to get heat number 3 going, and then we dive into the full 100 laps. Hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen. I have been warned already by Mr. Chris 48. Could be a lengthy event. Lots of wrecks. Just to give you fair warning. There we go. Something to look forward to.
Is Russo in this?
No, he's not. He's in YouTube chat.
Right. He's usually in the wreck.
And oh God, he'll be round. He'll be spinning more times than Bambi on ice. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Rick Thompson Jr. takes up the whole shot. Joey Israelson in second. Matthew Vernon in third. Gallo, Mingo, Bridges, Treadwell, Connolly and Brackett. Mingo's moved himself up quite tidily as well, sitting there in 5th place. Moved him up 4 places in that number 12 machine. Is going to be looking, if he can, to take the positions away up front. Israelson and Vernon side by side. And at the moment, Israelson's on that outside line. We did say the marbles were going to come in. Now, the interesting thing will be the situation on the change of the session after. Are we leaving marbles on track from the heats to the feature, or do we think it'll be a clean track?
I'll leave them. Carnage and chaos, let's go. That's what I'm here for.
And there's me thinking you were here for the entertainment.
That is the entertainment. Are you not entertained?
No.
Are you not entertained?
Do I sound like Russell Crowe in The Gladiator? Actually, don't answer that. Somebody somewhere will say something. Please don't answer that
British. It's close, right?
Absolutely. It's, yeah, from Australia. It's just down the road.
He's not an Aussie in the movie.
Oh, but he ain't English either. I don't even know what he is. Anyway, let's get back to the racing, because there is a racetrack going on. A racetrack? No, there's a race going on.
Racetrack going on. Man, I love watching those racetracks.
Oh, dearie me. Kenton, how much fun. It's been a pleasure being back here in the booth. We've missed you for the last few weeks, dear sir. It's been such an amazing thing that we both sit here together. But Rick Thompson Jr. is making this look easy. Matthew Vernon. Your livery is very interesting.
Something.
Very paid.
He's
I
hoping
feel
that
it could be very paid to win.
I was just gonna say he feels like to watch him race, you might owe a couple bucks.
Yeah, I agree. But he's done a great job at this moment in time. Currently, Mingo's moved himself up now into 4th and set after Israelson. Israelson in behind Vernon and Thompson Jr. Gallo tucked in behind there. Then Bridges, Connolly, Treadwell and Brackett. Treadwell, Connolly down 8. Brackett down 4 after an earlier incident for caution number 1. But Mingo slowly bringing the field together. And you can see they're almost trying to go 3 wide. This can't work, it won't work, and it shouldn't work.
No, it should not work. You know what else doesn't work? Russo. You see this comment? I feel like we...
Yeah. Do you know the interesting thing, right? As we were talking about this off schedule, off broadcast in the green room. You know, you knew about it before I did. And I'm the one who's supposed to be dealing with this. So at the moment, nothing's happening.
Yeah. The funny thing is, the only reason I knew is, or that I even found out, was because I went to go look to see if the schedule from last year was still up.
Yeah, nothing. At this moment in time, nothing's happening because I know nothing about it, Mr. Brousseau. So you might want to reach out as well. Thompson Jr. free to go out in front. The pay to drive. Matthew Vernon in 2nd place. Joey Israelson in 3rd. These guys running your 1, 2, 3. You saw them 2 wide further back. That was Mingo and Gallo. Mingo's trying to go around the outside line. Gallo's trying to hug the inside, and then in behind that is the 21 of Owen Bridges. And Ed Connolly tucked in right behind that as well. 2 to go. Thompson Jr. Very liney. And they haven't moved, have they?
No, it's been very static. Not a whole lot of adjustments. They just got in the line, and there they went. And that was kind of it. Which is not bad, but pretty solid.
Vernon is going to finish in second place. Thompson Jr. going to wrap up the win. There's the checkered flag coming around turn 4 now. Rick Thompson Jr. is going to take that with Matthew Vernon second. Joey Israelison in third. What's happening further back? Mingo did take that full place away from Gallo then. Ed Connolly in that. Owen Bridges, Brian Treadwell, and Thomas Brackett. So that is the third and final heat done for you here this evening. Before we go into the feature, Rick Thompson Jr. is your winner. Matthew Vernon in second place. Joey Israelison in third. Matt Mingo in fourth. Justin Gallo in fifth. Ed Connolly, Owen Bridges, Brian Treadwell, and Thomas Brackett. There we go. These guys out as well. We're going to go into a warm-up. And I feel it might be one of them times where we're going to sit back, just take a break for 2 minutes. I'm going to get a drink. And as per normal, we'll see you shortly. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. They will be advancing the session very, very shortly here. So we will get this 100 laps up and running. 3 heats, been very interesting here, Kenton, as well. Few cautions between the 3. Let's hope we don't see 5 in the feature race.
I mean, 5 total, I'd be okay with.
Yeah.
5 throughout the whole thing, through 100 laps, 5, it wouldn't be terrible.
No.
It'd be manageable. But if we end up with 5 per lap, that might be more of a problem.
Yeah, you think? 5 per lap would be a killer. All right. Okay, Mr. Armour Brusso, I'll speak to you tomorrow. There we go. Job done on that one. Probably a good idea. Gotta be honest. You know what
I mean, it's a good call. Yeah,
that's a good call.
Organize all that.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, reach out to the person. You know, get sort it out. Could be rather helpful. Oh, I don't know.
I mean, personally, I blame Seth Begg.
Oh, don't you always? Poor old Seth.
He was mad. I saw one of his Aussie rules football team, like his team he cheers for in Australia. One of the past stars or legends of the team happened to be at the event I was in Texas when I was playing. So I have a photo with him, and he lost his mind about it. He's like, "Wait, what?" And this guy's actually from Australia, so there's no reason for him to be in Austin, Texas. So.
Yeah. Hey James, are you free on Tuesdays? No, sorry Bruce, I'm busy. Check a blank.
I'll do it. I'll just talk though. Not actually, no cast. I'll just talk over everything. It'll just be a blank screen.
Yeah, I'll put you in contact with the 2 AI commentators. They're really good. They're really good.
Good with knowledge, lack personality.
Yeah, great with information. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the grid for the 100-lap feature here of USA International. Alan Jocelyn will take pole position. Danny Weir next to him. Then Rick Thompson will start off road number 2. Tyler Connolly, Cole Watts, Matthew Viernon, Wyatt DiPietro, Brian Conover, Joey Israelison, and Tristan Shea will round out the top 10. Ryan Moddery and Matt Mingo, 11 and 12. Dan DeSanto, Corey Boober, Justin Gallo round out 15. Arthur Jordan, Gabriel Ngoli, Ed Connolly, Nathan Levitt, and David Greenleaf round out the 20. Then we've got Owen Bridges, Tyler Jordan, Ben Burgess, hopefully his internet might have been settled down by now, and Brian Treadwell. And then Royce Sprague and Thomas Brackett there. I don't believe Chris and Eric are going to take to the starting line. I'm not even sure if Ben's going to take to the starting line, to be blatantly honest with you. But let's see how we go on that one. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen, and get ready, because this is going to be a very, very spicy run here, I think. What have we got to do, Kenton? What have the drivers got to do?
To keep it safe, drive smart. Don't get overly ambitious. You have 100 laps to go. To finish first you must finish. So
Where
you don't need to do
heard that cliche before?
Everywhere, and probably from me every week.
Every week.
Or every NASCAR cast we do together, I'm sure I say it. But yes, it's a big thing. You do not need to full send to pass 6 cars in one turn. I promise you have other chances.
Yeah, but I want to be at the front by the end of lap 1, and I'm starting in lap 30th.
I mean, then you're driving in the Daytona 500 on iRacing, so I've seen that too many times.
Hey, I did it in the MX 500, but I didn't pass by that one. Let's put it that way. I'll have to go back and defend my crown this year, won't I?
I was gonna say, did you win that?
Yes.
I don't know. I haven't heard.
Yeah, I did.
I haven't heard this year. I hadn't heard it at all this year so far.
No.
So I had to confirm.
No, I did. Yeah, I did win that one. Unlike Armour Brucer, I won a race.
Someone's getting a call to a steward's room with a league they're not even at right now.
It ain't the first time. Ladies and gentlemen, we are green for the 100-lap feature race here on the Maine Sim Racing Series live from USA International. Danny Weir, Adam Jocelyn, Tyler Connolly, Rick Thompson out in the top 4. You can see the movements and motions. It does get dicey early on.
It does, yeah. I mean, the cold tires on these cars are, I don't want to say useless, but
dreadful.
They're useless. They're absolutely atrocious.
Dreadful.
It's like trying to pull the bus stop chicane at Daytona road course on, I don't know, the MX-5 right out the gate. Like it's a scary time. You're not gonna have fun. So yeah, you definitely have to kind of take a minute, accept the fact your car's not full speed right away. Maybe, yeah.
Ooh. Somebody didn't want to take a minute. This is Mr. Treadwell. Oh, it goes 3 wide in the corner. Oh, dude.
Short track racing, 3 wide. Yep.
And do you know what? I get it, because the gap was there. It's not something I would do. Gotta be honest. Not something I would do.
Yeah.
Oh, but he knows I love him, really. I'm only playing.
He's not. Chaos.
He clearly hasn't heard me, otherwise he would have replied by now.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
It took him a while.
Yeah.
On that one. So,
It's all good. I've been stirring the F1 pot with anyone and everyone right now. With it's amazing how many Mercedes fans are suddenly cheering for Ferrari.
Yeah.
It's real surprising on that one.
It's follow me leader, isn't it?
Oh,
Let's be real. It's
get
ridiculous. It's like the people who support team because they're winning. So there we go.
Right.
Absolutely.
Although speaking of supports, my wheel stand finally showed up.
Oh, it did.
8 weeks.
Oh,
8 weeks.
You talk about that. We got a new fireplace that's got LEDs in. Don't ask me why we have, because the wife wanted it, and let's be real, we don't mess around, right? Mind you, we got a puppy, and the controller, but it's like an LED controller. It's really thin and really small. My dog got hold of it.
So
Let's just say there was nothing left of it.
yep.
So we rang the company up and said, can we get another controller? Not only did they charge me £15 for the controller, they also told me it was going to take 10 weeks to get to me.
Oh.
And that's a controller that's 6 inches long and about 3 inches wide. And that's it. 10 weeks. And I still haven't got it. So there we go.
I mean, in my country's defense of being slow with mail, we had the Canadian Postal Service went on strike right before Christmas, which is when you want to do that.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we're green, back on a restart. Danny Weir, Adam Jocelyn, Rick Thompson, Tyler Connolly, and Cole Watts. That is the top 5 here, running 2 wide at the moment. Do you know the interesting thing will be for me on this track? Will be as that debris line comes down in the corner, how tight is it going to get them? Because you've got to think about it. They're going to be chasing away from that debris. That line, that rubber line, is going to come down and down and down and down and down. And eventually, we're going to have barely 2 lines operational.
Oh, 100%. I mean, to be fair, we've seen already that 2 lines really isn't very present currently. Yeah. You're almost having to go single file unless you're able to kind of get underneath someone coming into the corner. In which case that leaves them out. And we saw 2 cars up on the outside there, and they're going to have troubles as you sort of make your way through the race because they're just not going to be able to get down. Like you can see, okay, the 3 car there of Israelison, he's making his way past Connolly, and we're, Vienot, he's now making his way past. And it's just because that tighter corner and just the way that this track is laid out, you cannot make passes or make headway.
He come down though, didn't he? Connolly come down. He had to. I think that was the more important thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, 100%. Like you need to get down, or you have to hope someone makes a mistake on that corner and really rides their brakes when they don't need to. In this case, the 3 car there of Shea, he had a little bit of an incident coming out of turn 2, so he had not as much speed going in, and the 88 there of DiPietro was able to kind of make some headway, but then as soon as they got on the gas at the same time, there was nothing DiPietro could do. They can't make a clean pass because there's just no space. And it's such a weird laid out track because it's just hard corner. Like, yeah, it says turns 1 and 2, but it's a single turn. There's no 2 and 3 or 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Like, it's basically turn 1, turn 2, and that's it.
Yeah.
So it's very tricky to make moves there.
I think the thing for me is the fact that once you're in the corner, you don't stop the rotation. You don't stop the rotation of the steering wheel to then turn again. So although we're going into 1, coming out of 2, technically you are right. We are going into 1, and now we're going into 2 because it is a continual rotation of the steering wheel. And you can see at the moment, Matthew Vernon in that 84 machine is just muscled out Cole Watts. It looks like Connolly's going to do the same thing. I'm sure Conover's going to try and duck underneath him here to keep him on that higher line. That higher line just currently at the moment is not working. If you're pushed out there, you're going to be stuck there. And that's the thing. We've seen it so many times. And we see it all the time in real life NASCAR as well with the draft. As soon as they split, if they're too wide, as soon as they split 3 wide around the middle, the guy in the middle, he goes back like he's just hit the brakes. And that's purely the same scenario.
Yeah, especially like if you watch a Daytona, Talladega, it's that exact thing. Like the moment they start moving and you get left out by yourself, there's no coming back unless you can tag on or until the cars come back around.
Oh, yeah. I think, do you know the problem for me on this one here with Shea is he was trying to muscle his way in. And the problem is there was just no room at the end.
Yeah. Unfortunately for him, the 15 had made his way ahead of his rear bumper.
Yeah.
And ahead of his rear tire there. And when he made the move, and unfortunately on a corner trying to make that move down, there's no real ability to stop that move. Because if he kicks the wheel back, well, he's going to go around and into the wall anyway.
Yeah,
and
see, Shea,
the 12 car was going real slow.
Oh, there was an overlap, but I think the problem is once, as you say, once the 15 have made that operation, that move to go on the inside, for poor old Modry there, he's not going to be able to stop that. Because if he did, he would have been checking up and smoke would have come out of plenty.
Yes, it would have. I caution too, 17 laps were not atrocious.
No, we're cooking. We're all good.
Could be better, could be worse.
Yeah, could be. It could be worse. Come on, Kenton, we've seen a lot worse.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So,
watching Brusso drive.
Oh, stop it.
Hey, you took shots, it's my turn.
Hey.
All's fair.
I'm allowed to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I think it's a 50-50 run. Whoever can get to Brusso first on that one.
I don't know if he's still here, so maybe we can get away with it. What he doesn't know won't hurt him.
Yeah, I don't think he is here. He would have replied a long time ago on this one. Let's pick up on some of these guys driving round. Cole Watts here in that number 27 machine. That 20. Well, he's got 27 on the car. Hometown J in Maine. Cole has raced with the league previously. Used to race go-karts in Richmond karting. And him and his cousin Ben Burgess started iRacing a couple of years ago and sponsored by Burgess Motorsports. So that's Cole Watts in that 27 machine. We'll do some more driver profiles as we go on throughout the evening. And there you go on that one. Unfortunately, none of the drivers are in chat, so I can't bring them in during the yellows. But the pace car should be peeling in this time around. We're going to get up and running again on lap 19. Thompson Jr., Weir. Oh, he's gone already. He didn't hang around there, Kenton, did he? He was green, go.
Yeah, there was zero waiting there. It was just instantaneously. I'm off. Let's go. No waiting.
Oh. Oh, that 36 is on his way. Oh. A little bit weird. So come down. Oh, bro, you can't do that. Can't do that.
Nope.
Cannot go up and then turn instantly down and hope the guy on the inside, Harry Potter's up a chimney on that one. Sorry, I had the stream muted. What do you want? Nothing, Bruce. It's fine. If you didn't hear it, it don't matter. We're innocent, Kenton. It's got no proof. He has no proof. He didn't hear nothing. So that's good. Perfect. And nobody else grasses up in YouTube chat either, please. On that one. Right, I'm going to whip my jumper off. All of a sudden, my house has got very hot. 2 secs.
Maybe because it's like +3. There's only -3. It's like summertime.
You know what's going to happen, right? I'll say that, and in about 5 minutes, I'm going to want to put it back on again. There we go. Good thing you have VODs. No, deleted straight after on this one. We don't need to save this one. Almond, it deletes straight after me. So, yeah, straight after live. Sorry. There we go. Course to number 3. Shh. And Vertigo, don't you gross us up either. We say nothing, we hear nothing, and he never hears nothing. Right. So there we go. Back to the action. Lap number 23. Getting very, very, very tight, that one. Do you know the thing for me? I think the problem was for Levitt is he almost looked like he hit the apron. And then when he hit the apron, he kind of went up and then saw the move coming underneath him and then went down again. So if you have a look, just as he comes into the corner, the number 36 on the bottom, I ain't heard nothing. Cheers, Vet. He almost hits that yellow just there. And then he bounces back up. And then by that point, the 5's already coming. All right, there's no choice. Yeah. He's already coming. And he then kind of almost instantly goes to try and throw as a block at him. The problem with throwing the block at him is obviously underestimating the fact that the car's already tucked up underneath him. And this was the end result for Nathan Levitt. So there we go. That one, right, going in the turn. I've got to call it turn number 3. That is just literally a habit. Through turn 4, coming out now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be up and running lap 24, green. Where's Escape? Thompson's down the road. Israelison's on the inside of Thompson. If Thompson's not careful here, he could be joining the mid-pack.
Yeah, it looks like he's slowly drifting backwards. But he might have just a little bit. No, the 83 is going to run right back into the 3.
Yeah, bumped to
get a little squirrely, and there goes the accordion. And he's going to be okay.
Yeah, Thompson got given room. All kicked off from Adam Jocelyn in that 83 machine. Runs straight into the back of Israelison, who did look like he was going a bit slow, mind you. But anybody on that outside line, if you've got... Okay. He's going round. I was waiting for him to go. He was going, but it was just a matter of time of when Spragg was actually going to go. Do you know what I mean? That was the problem. He was definitely on his way, and he was on his way a long time ago. I thought he was going to go right at that moment, right there. I thought, oh dear, that 86 is going to get absolutely clattered. And then he just, unfortunately, checking up, trying to accelerate through the slide, and then the 11 says, no, sorry, you're not going to make it. That's too busy enjoying the race. Good job. Well done, mate. Yeah,
perfect.
Perfect.
That car looks like it's seen better days.
What, for Mr. Spraggs? Why?
Yeah.
Why, do you not think it's supposed to look like that?
It looks, mainly because it's yellow and starting to get rounded, it looks like a lemon.
What? The front end's missing. What do you mean?
The front end is missing. The front fender's completely crushed in. The rear fenders are both rounded off now.
I think you're underestimating the power of duct tape. or duck sheets.
I think that's going to
whatever it
need
is
at
they use.
least 3 strips of duct tape.
Well, they don't use
At least 3.
Yeah, but they don't use. Well, they use sort of sheets now, don't they? I don't know what I'm talking to you like you've watched any NASCAR. Anybody who's watched NASCAR knows now that this season as well, this is the first time I've seen it, they actually use kind of 2-foot wide duct tape sheets and literally just pull it over the whatever bit's hanging off and literally just wrap it up. Now, they might have had them for years. Please don't go at me in YouTube chat. It's the first time I've seen them. So, yeah, they're like duct tape sheets. They're not strips. They're, yeah, about 2-foot wide sheets. I will buff out, unlike your ego. Where did you get that from, anyway? Did they have them on sale in Walmart? Right.
What?
Brusso's ego.
Wow. So much.
I'm feeling very
hostilities.
catty to this evening.
I can see everyone's just so spicy today.
I feel like I've had a...
Be all more like Vertigo and just enjoy the race.
Yeah, I feel like it's just one of them weeks, you know? We go through it with the wife. I'm allowed one on that one. Right. Lights are out. Here we go once more. The official pace truck. You can listen, you can hear the voice chat jokes going on already. Have you played the new game yet? What's it called? iPacing. I've heard them all. Let's get it up and running. Danny Weir again. Is he going to wait? He's not going to wait. He's going to bolt away. And now Thompson Jr. has got that inside line. Everybody on that inside have got the opportunity to keep that whole outside line out there. They've just got to close in enough. Go nose to tail. Make sure that they can keep everybody on that outside. Jerry Israelison is one you want to keep on the outside as much as you can. Don't give him room. Thompson's got to make sure that he can keep him up there enough for Connolly to come underneath him. Justin. Oh, big moment in the back. Greenleaf's gone round. Oh, he ain't the
A
only
couple
one.
cars have gone round.
Admit it, you miss me. Oh, that's why I'm so lovely to you. It's just because it's... Oh, Jesus. What the gee went on there? I could feel that there's the 21 or the 31, is it? It's already on his way here. Oh, yeah, the 12's already going, look.
Mm-hmm.
And then
the 43 is like, here's a little extra help.
Yeah, and then they all kind of check up. Look, check, punched. And then bang. Yeah. Unfortunately, Greenleaf just had nowhere to go there.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot he could have done.
No, you can't do anything about that. It's like almost a parting of the waves, and then all of a sudden you see a reef, like a coral reef in front of you. You know, you're going to hit it regardless. And that's the thing, isn't it?
Yep.
Going down through a country lane, and all of a sudden there's a sheep in the middle of the road. What do? Make woolly jumpers.
I guess, yeah. That would be kind of your best option there.
Yeah.
Don't know what else you would do at that point.
No. It's like I've told the wife, never swerve for animals. She said, well, what if I hit them? I said, well,
punch it.
If you swerve and you go over the other side of the road and you hit a car head on, what's going to happen? And you know, I told her that probably 10, 15 years ago. And she's never swerved for an animal yet. She's damaged 2 cars by hitting a deer, right? It's a badger. That wasn't good for our car. And at one point, she's got pheasant feathers everywhere. So, she's done her fair share of murder.
That's fair. Yeah, no, if your options are, if you can't brake in time, hit the gas.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
Absolutely.
swerve. Just punch it and go.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if it's a moose, then pray, because that's your only hope there.
Mate, that's the thing with a badger as well over here. You must have badgers over there, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not quite the same size as a moose.
No, but it's
A
still
little different.
built like tanks.
Yeah, but the problem with a moose is if you hit one, because of how tall they are, it shears the top of your car. Whereas if you hit a badger, yeah, it's just going to mess up your car. but you're not going to
Listen.
have it in you.
Duck. It ain't hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Do I really need to point that simple, basic fact out to you? If you're going to hit a moose and he's got antlers going up, duck. And then hit the gas. Seen it on cartoons. It seemed to work there.
That's fair.
Mm.
Mooses are massive. They are absolutely.
Mm.
They're deadly, too.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your hats. We're on lap 36 of 100. It's green, green, green. Danny Ware, Rick Thompson, Joey Israelison, and Connolly. I am... Oh, Thompson. See, that's sensible, what he did then. He, after start, he knew he wasn't going to get the start, drops off the power, goes and pops it in behind him. Mind you, only just, because the Israelison was coming. But that's the sensible thing. And then you've got people on the outside at the moment, like the 11 here with Tyler Connolly, Adam Jocelyn. They're all trying to hang on to that outside line. And personally, I would have dropped in, like now, the 27, just go in. Leave him hung up there like a, dirty pair of undies. Leave him on the outside line. Because if he don't want to come in, that's not your issue. Back off,
You're supposed to hang up your dirty underwear?
Well, you are once you wash them.
It's supposed to be the clean ones, but...
yeah, but let's give over. So pedantic this evening.
Yeah. Again, chaos. Gotta stir.
Yeah. If it ain't bad enough, I've got Brusso in the chat. I've got you and all in the booth.
That's what I'm here for. Cause chaos and get you in trouble.
I'm all with me. You don't even have to do that. There are so many times I'll do that to myself. Right, here we go. Is he going to be able to go under? He's not at the moment. 27 of Cole Watts muscling his way underneath Tyler Connolly. Conover in there at the same time. Conover's got to follow him through, surely. He's got to follow him through. Modery's there. Keep him out there. Keep him out there. That's what I would be doing.
At least trying to. You gotta, yeah. Just stay on his inside. Don't let him down and gain that position. Now you hop up and now you're free reign. And if you're... Couldn't see what car that was. The 15 there? Of,
That's Connolly in behind him, innit?
The 15?
Connolly's on the outside, yeah. Ryan Modery. Or Modery.
Yeah, if you're Ryan Modery, it's just keep him on your outside. Just keep doing that, and he's going to slowly keep falling back. I know if I am now the 12, that's the first thing I'm trying to do.
Yeah. And that's the thing, the sensible thing now that I see it for Connolly. Instead of losing places at the rate of knots he is, back off and just slot in. You know what I mean? Because now he's going to be done again because the 43 is going to come underneath him. And just, there you go. Now he's in. Now the trouble is he's got to make his way back forward after he lost about 5 or 6 spots. And that started up here with Cole Watts and Brian Conover.
Yep, it's that. I don't want to say mistake because obviously it wasn't. It was a restart. He had no choice, but
it's a mistake when you don't back off to let yourself in. And the way you look at it now is look how Thompson got in front of Israelison. He didn't get in front of Israelison by running him down into turn 1. He got in front of him because he let Weir go. Then he backed out and then dropped him straight down. Maine is in the state, yes. They're all the drivers are from Maine. Every single one of them. All the way. Wyndham in Maine, Rome, Hartford, Freeman Township, Bangor, Jay, Scarborough, Loudon, Livermore Falls, Busselborough. They're all from Maine. Belfast, Woolwich, Le Mans, Richmond. Unity. They're all from Maine there as well on that one. And Kenton giving a Brusso grief in YouTube chat.
What do you mean? I didn't know such thing.
Really? I've seen that name somewhere before. Oh, look, it's in the broadcast booth.
I did nothing. I just showed up. Actually, I was spelt it wrong, too. I added one too many S's. It's only one S.
Yeah. No way. I am from Maine, Scarborough, and I grew up in Jay. Well, there you go, Mr. White. Come and get yourself involved, if you want. Link is
I went
down
to
in the description.
Bangor.
No, I ain't been there.
I ran a cross country race there when I was in college.
Oh, nice. How did you get on?
I had a rough day,
Cool.
but I was hurt at the time, so I just kind of force ran through it. And but my team itself won.
Mm-hmm.
It was real funny because we finished the race, and this was the big difference I found between Canadian schools and American schools with this in regards to this. Every school I've ever gone to, or every race I ever went to, if there was like a dinner provided, it was always like, here's, the hotel style pastas, mass produced pasta, or, something like that. Maybe some like really creepy looking chicken. Here, we went to Bangor, and after the race, our options for dinner were steak or lobster.
Oh, nice.
As a kid from, Alberta, where we have some of the best steak in the world, I went for the lobster because I'm not going to get good lobster in the middle of the prairies, at least not good lobster. I went for that, but the steak was okay. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great, but it was pretty good. But the lobster was phenomenal. I think that was only my first time having lobster, and I absolutely loved it. So that was cool. Good times.
Good.
And I didn't hit a moose, so even better.
So I've just been caught eating a piece of chocolate. Right.
What kind of chocolate? What are we eating here? What we got?
Cream. It was just normal milk chocolate. I thought I'll sneak it in. When Kenton, if anybody's not listened to Kenton before, when he goes off on one, it's like Kenton's story time. And I could just sit back and chill and eat and drink. And I was eating a piece of chocolate. And then Kenton just finished his story. So,
well, was it going to be a long story? I've been trying to back off on my long stories. My bad. If I need a long story, I mean, I can talk about.
I never
like I said, I got my new race stand, or my new wheel stand, which is phenomenal. It's a lot of fun. I've dropped my GTP time at Daytona since I got it by 4 seconds.
All right. Are you doing D24?
Yeah, I am. I am actually doing it. So there's a bunch of, actually, it was funny. I stumbled across this guy. I was at one point looking to raid out after a stream, and I saw this random person, and raided him, and it turned out he was from literally a city 3 hours north of me. We just both happened to be in the same province. So he was like, "Oh, you sim race? You should join our team." And so they do a sort of a little team that they put together, and we're doing a GT3. There's a GT3 car they're putting in and a GTP car, so I'm going to be joining them in the GTP. I think we're driving the Acura.
Nice.
Which has been a lot of fun, but yeah, I'm excited. I think last time I did it was with a group from the BSC. So this will be a different team again. A third different team.
Long stories. On that, lobby rolls for the win. It's cash, some cash prizes as well. So you get $100 for the win here this evening on that one. They only run from. Oh, dearie me. When did they run from?
We'll get there.
I'm getting there. Shut up.
November?
From November all the way through till the end of March. And then they all go and race generally in real life. A lot of these are real life drivers. So they do end up going to race real life as in and around Maine and other series at the same time. And that's why they only race at them periods of time, so they don't race at any other points. But yeah, if you want to get yourselves involved, I'm sure the link is down in the description below, and you can come and get yourself involved. If you don't have a link, let me know, and I will sort you out. We are doing the LMP class for Daytona 24 hours. Nice. I'm going to sit and just watch you all, because I can't be bothered.
I think we did the LMP, I did the LMP for Sebring. A couple years ago, and I won that one. Well, my team won. I did nothing.
Yeah,
I existed, and the rest of my team won that.
Yeah, I did Sebring 12 hours at a GT3. That was interesting. Until the guy who put it on pole did a 159, and he went, "Right, James, you're in the car." I was like, "You joking?" Like, mind you, by this point, he's qualified in third. I'm like, you're kidding. Let's just say my first stint did not go well. All right, caution.
Very fair.
Number 6. That is not the caution. It's got something to do with Ed Connolly. Why is that out? It does have something to do with Ed Connolly here. Does it have anything to do with Ed Connolly? Yes, he's in a wall.
Was he just by himself? I didn't see anyone else.
No, I didn't see anybody else, but he just flicked, and I believe he hit the wall. So there we go. All PC or any generally it's all PC makes this iRacing. We don't do ACC. It's not ACC. It's iRacing. So it's all PC. You can use a controller if you have one, or if you do use a steering wheel. Oh, Google Earth. God, I think, you know, Brusso's going in the GTP apparently. I know. Are you driving the Ferrari? Because
Fifi?
The Fifi, I can see him in that as well. Do you know what I mean? He likes the Ferrari liveries, didn't he, on his NASCARs? I'm surprised he ain't in that.
No.
Yeah.
My bet, Cadillac. They're going to go American.
You reckon? I reckon, yeah. I think the Ferrari because Brusso likes the livery, or as you say, Cadillac because we're America. There we go.
Truck, yeah.
Yeah, let us know. Keep on trucking. Oh, there we
Just
go.
said yes. That doesn't help. We have 2 options. Yes. You can't drive both.
Yeah.
That's not how this works.
Is it a Ferrari or the Cadillac, dear sir? Come on.
It was the Ferrari.
Yeah, buddy. Told you.
Weak.
It was obvious.
Though, to be fair, it's one of the weaker cars, so...
He had it all,
makes sense.
yeah, but then you got to look at the team lineup.
No, it's the car is still slow.
Yeah, but again, look at the team.
Well, it depends.
Exactly. Who's in the team, Armin? I bought the car for the team. Ooh, very nice.
If it's my bet, Alex Witt.
Yeah. Noel Jackowitz.
Noel Jackowitz and Dan Michel.
Yeah. I don't know if Dan would do it.
Dan did it with me.
Cody Kern.
I did drive it with Dan last year.
Brandon McLaughlin as well. Would
And
be
TJ, yeah.
TJ.
I spent a 24-hour race with TJ. Take that.
Shut up. Right, ladies, I've got a cup. Right, here we go. One more up and running. Danny Weir. It's Raylison got off there. He did the same thing to the guy behind as to Jocelyn as Thompson did to him. Backed off, let them go through, and he slid right in behind it. He knew Weir was going to get the jump, and Weir knew what was going to happen. And literally, where bolted is Raylison backed off. And that's exactly what you should be doing, rather than hanging on to the outside line like a baby monkey hanging off his mother. As we look at the number 12 car doing exactly just that.
Yeah, you definitely gotta get yourself down on in there. And it's a smart move by Raylison. I mean, I know, Thompson did that in the first, that last restart there. That kind of, back off, give that gap, and then just slam right into it and kind of do. Oh, there goes
right
the 12.
into him.
Yeah, that was the 12 slamming right into things.
Yeah. Story live, Corey Boober, caution number 7. Oh, lap 67.
Alex, Dan, Noel, Seth, Armin. Look at me go. The only one I didn't peg was Seth.
Yeah, they need Seth.
Which I should have. I ran it with Seth last year too.
Need Seth to cover the dodgy daylight savings hours, don't they?
Daylight savings hours?
Oh, you know, the night time.
That daylight savings, it gets you every 24-hour race.
It's terrible. Look, dude, back off. All right, it's late. Don't mess with me. I'm sitting here still eating Cadbury's chocolate in between cautions. Knock it off. All right. As I look.
I had a score chocolate.
Ooh, lovely.
Though Husky Devs, 6 cents. Okay, now I need to know who.
That's it, Kenton. You're fired. Brusso said. Do you know
From
what?
which?
Did you know what? Right, Brusso, who's been trying to get fired for 2 years now. You know what I mean? He still ain't
You
managed
guys
it.
keep bringing me back. I don't know why.
He still ain't managed it. He's never once come to me and gone, James, I don't want to do it anymore. So he's back again. You know what I mean?
I stumble across things. People just randomly keep offering me things. It's happened at work. I got a promotion. Literally had it all ready to leave, and they were like, "You want to get promoted?" And I was like, "I mean, all right." Got a 75% raise. Yeah.
Nice.
Figure that one out. I was like, dang, okay.
You can't when that happens, can you? You know what I mean? That's just pure dumb luck.
Literally.
Yeah. If I work for you, I'd do the same. What?
Try and quit for 2 years.
Hey, he doesn't need a beer. You know what I mean? He loves it. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's like Stockholm Syndrome at this point. Just here for the abuse.
Yep.
And by that, I mean I just like causing chaos for everyone else.
I'm repeatedly doing the same thing every single week on a Tuesday and a Thursday. What does that tell you?
Yeah. Insanity.
Mm-hmm.
Definition of an insanity.
I do this daily. Does that mean I am totally crazy?
100%. Not even a question.
Yeah.
I've been there for those the rants. When the fun conversations that tend to last a long time.
I don't know what you mean.
No, not at all.
Which normally results in a DM.
Yeah.
James, can we have a word tomorrow? Oh, God.
And I just laugh because no one ever wants to see me.
That's because you don't ever say anything controversial.
No, I play politician very well. I even have the hand gesture down pat.
You sit on the fence, you get splinters in your bottom, and that's about as much controversy as we get out of you, Mr. Sportak. I've got to be honest. Right, here we go. Danny Weir's going to go again. Watch Israelison on the outside. He hasn't got a lot of choice now because he's now in. He either goes or he doesn't go. And he didn't go. But the problem is Israelison's now got to decide. Right, now he's gone. Now watch the 35. He's going to get a nudge up the back end from Tyler Jordan because Jordan needs him on that outside line. He needs to cover Israelison off. So he's going to send it in as much as he can and try and muscle his way forward. The fact that they've still gone 2 lines, Israelison's not got the option to drop back. He knows he can't because if he does, he hasn't got the room. And that's the problem. He's got to try and lean. Now, you see, Thompson's giving the 29 a nudge as well. He's trying to get him forwards because he knows now Israelison can get in purely because Israelison was trying to race the front end and he swapped back and Danny Weir's not on the outside.
Yeah, it's a very weird kind of switcheroo there that I don't think Danny Weir was expecting.
Oh,
and that's who was ahead on that?
That is going to be close.
Oh, this could get real interesting.
Not far off of Jordan, it's not.
Oh, he just... Oh, and,
he's coming up.
See? Hey, look at that! For anyone who is watching that is an iRacer, you see what he did there? It's called holding your brakes. You do it.
I'm in Bruce. Ouch.
No, Alex Witt's not in here.
Oh, I don't think he was on about that one.
I know he was not. It was funny. I know exactly who he's talking about.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't see any orange wheels out here.
No, I don't either. Funny enough. Do you know there's been no Clemson liveries? None. Strange.
I wonder if that's because their team was atrocious this year, too.
Maybe.
Oh, man, were they bad.
Were they
you know
bad?
who else also had a rough time?
Nope.
Michigan.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, that
no.
8-5 doesn't look so pretty, does it?
Ooh, burn.
Russo.
If I even knew what he was talking about. Burn. Falls off
Russo's
chair.
a Michigan fan.
Yeah, I love that. Look at Virgo. Falls off chair. Hold brakes? What is this, witchcraft?
I know. Yeah. In case you were wondering, you're allowed to do that.
Yeah,
you don't have to just floor it when you spin.
And you don't have to let the car roll back onto the racetrack. I promise you. Honestly.
I think that's my most painful thing watching.
Do you know the worst thing for me is when you can see the car coming and there is nothing, absolutely nothing you can do because he hasn't held his brakes and his back end is coming onto the racetrack. And that's the problem. You
Yeah,
know?
and it, like that, like if you ever, I don't know, I enjoy the torture that is going through sim racing stewards on Reddit.
Oh,
It's hilarious how many people post, "Is this my fault or is someone else's fault?" And they show them getting like taken out and then just rolling back
yep.
onto the track, and then they get destroyed by someone else, and they're like, "I didn't do anything wrong here." It's like you didn't hold your brakes.
Oh, Almond.
Beat
So,
Ohio State for the fourth year in a row, and then beat Bama. This was a great year. Yep. How did that playoff series go for you this year?
I'd like to point out, I have no idea what they're talking about, but I'd also like to
College
point out
football.
we had a major thing going on in the UK at the moment. The WWE have come to Netflix. I actually get to sit and watch it.
Yeah. I watched Raw. Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah,
like it's on Netflix in Canada too, because it's anywhere but the US. It's on Netflix. I don't know why.
Yeah, I watched it on Netflix over here in the UK. It's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, I've been watching so much. I got so caught up.
Yeah.
It's been fantastic.
Yeah.
Watching
SmackDown Friday.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I won't be watching that one because I'm Oh no, actually no, I am. I was supposed to have something going on this Friday, but now I'm not. So yeah, no, I'll be watching SmackDown as well.
And the Royal Rumble this week as well. Next week. 2 weeks time.
No.
Here we
Royal
go.
Rumble's
Green.
February.
Hold on. It's green. Something going on next week. Danny Weir got out in front. Clearly, iRacing thought Weir was in front. I'm not entirely sure on that one. That was a very close call on the yellow. I bet Thompson Jr. is absolutely kicking himself right about now because he knows full well he could keep Israelison out there. And he's relying on Tyler Jordan, who needs to get on. He's being bumped. They're going to go 3 wide. Oh, Thompson's on the outside line. He did not want to be there. Jordan is the cork in the bottle from these guys behind. Oh, Weir's gone round. Israelison's gone with him.
Ooh, that's not good.
Oh.
In the 29, Jordan's going to be fairly happy.
Caution number 9 on lap 80. Number 9. All right, let's have a look. Was that Weir on his own? Ooh.
That might be a question. That'll be a question mark.
Israelison tries the same thing and then runs him over.
Yep.
Do you know why he tried the same thing off that last jump, did he? Where he just slid him up. Israelison went ducked into underneath him. The problem is Weir was then sitting there going, I know what you're trying to do. And then at the same time, he just slowed him up enough that he ended up then getting run over because of the situation. I think he knew that was coming. So as soon as he knew it was coming, he just literally slowed the car up. Because you see him going in here. This is the thing for this, is on the entry, you can see Israelison's car position is instantly going to look to try and come back underneath him. The way he's taking that wide entry into the diamond of the corner. So for Weir, he just pulled it back down again and said, well, I know what you're going to do. And unfortunately for that was just a straight run over.
Yeah, he just kind of didn't allow it to happen and then shoved him out of the way. And I think it's actually, it's not going to cost him because it does end up him being ahead.
Yep.
Oh, maybe not now. Now he's dropping back. I wonder if he got a black flag. Or not black flagged, but he was given an EOL.
Yeah.
Yep.
We need to find out. We need to see if we can get one for Chris next time. Get like it was steward's note or something. You know what I mean? So we can just see, or see if I can get Chris hooked up to the broadcast and he can post any penalties coming on the broadcast. Yeah, I think that's what we do. Hey, is that down on track? What, for running somebody over?
No, the person's car is still drivable.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Hey, at least there ain't no back markers.
Saturday night main event, by the way, is what's on Saturday. Yeah.
Look, stop being pedantic, okay? I was near enough right. It was a main event of some sort.
I just know Royal Rumble's not, because we watched last year's Royal Rumble, my wife and I. That was what we watched on New Year's, and I saw that the new one is coming, or the new one is on February 2nd, which will apparently be the first time it's not in January.
You know what's even more annoying?
Yeah, right?
Where's next year's?
Like the next Royal Rumble?
Yeah.
Or 2025?
2026.
Or 2026? In the human rights capital of the world, Saudi Arabia.
Yep. Money talks.
Donut
Dirty
ever.
cash, I need you. Dirty cash, I need you more. Anyway, that's about as vocal as I'm going to get at this time of the night, because if I wake the wife up, she'll kill me. Tyler Jordan on the front end. Oh, he did not go. Who is that in the middle? Cole Watts, get that sorted out, son, because you are up the front. Jordan just doesn't quite look like he's comfortable there. He has just been
got bullied.
Oh. Dude, Tyler Jordan just literally got robbed. They've taken his lunch money. They've hung his trainers over a telephone line by the laces. And he's literally going to have to go home and cry to mum, because he just got muscled out by Matthew Vernon there. They're three wide further back behind him as well. Cole Watts, Rick Johnson Jr. and Connolly on the outside. I tell you what, how Jordan did not survive the complete run over. He almost got his pants stolen, but he ended up saving onto them and running away from the bullies behind. But they're going to come back at him one by one, and he's got to be aware of this as well, because he was a cork on the last restart. He was a cork on the restart before that, and at the moment he's just being literally knocked out the way, and Cole Watts is going to do the same thing.
Yeah, he's been bullied there. Yeah, they've definitely taken his lunch money, and they're not happy about it.
No. He's stolen his food back and he's running.
They took everything. They took his wallet. They took the fake wallet he thought he was tricking them with, and then took the real one. They just straight get out our way. We don't need you. But Vinot, he just kind of took off. He didn't hesitate. Was like, nope, move, fool, and that was it. So.
Yeah. I pity the fool who gets in the way of Matthew Vernon.
He had zero remorse on that. He's like, move, fool, get on my way. I got places to be, and you're in my way.
Yep. And look, that's not going to help you there as well. Saturday night main event in San Antonio coming up. Who's from San Antonio in the BSC, Kenton?
God, I don't know. Okay, let's think. Texas. I want to say I was thinking Cody Kern, but I don't think so. I think he's a little more north. The Spain Hour Collective is all from Carolinas area. Brusso is Michigan. I have no bloody clue. Why would I know that?
I'm just gonna spout it out. Brandon McLaughlin.
No, McLaughlin's... Wasn't McLaughlin Canadian?
Oh, I don't know. I'm going to go with that. Who is it anyway? Husky. Who's Husky Dev anyway in the BSC?
I don't even know who Husky Dev is. He made a comment about me knowing things too. So I'm like, I don't remember who Husky Dev is.
Who's that? Husky Dev, who are you? I am not from Michigan. Oh.
You're not from Michigan? Oh. I just know you cheer for Michigan, so you're from that ish area.
Oh, 9 to go. Oh, Nathan Levitt, you have been having a drama. All on his own, that one. I am surprised that was a yellow, though, because he probably could have... maybe not. As soon as he put it back on track. Who was it?
Jackowitz.
No.
Apparently. He just said it's me. I did not know. Cool.
Well, there's no chatting message. Oh, he's just sent you a DM, you mean?
No, I posted it in BSC.
Oh, okay.
Because I made a comment about the schedule, how that needs more road tracks just for you.
Oh, shh.
We do a short track road track. Can we... Okay, Chris, I'm sure you're going to listen to this. We need a short track road course.
No.
Just for the chaos. I want it. I need it to happen.
Oh, I'll tell you what. That even remotely starts. Bruce, you put any more road circuits on this schedule, I am going to be not feeling very well at that point.
Oh, New England? Ew, gross. No one likes New England.
Why?
It's like Boston light.
Oh.
So it's Massachusetts light. no one likes Massachusetts either. So,
Okay.
anyways.
Don't forget, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, there is a collection going around for Matthew Vernon. It's pay to view on the number 84 car. So if you can all just whack a $1 in the YouTube chat.
I don't know if whack is the right term for that.
Hey, that's where it went. Shut up. That's why it was there. You're spoiling it now. Just stop it. I mean, stop as well. $1 in the YouTube chat towards the pay-to-view of Matthew Vernon. Yeah, that'd be great, please.
Oh, brutal. Brutal. That guy, yeah, the guy must love fans. I just realized that, yeah, that man must love fans. Yeah. I'm assuming that's what it is. Just a bunch of pictures of, like, Tower fans and box fans and...
Cricket fans.
What?
I don't know. They're just people asleep in the stand. That's it. Cricket is so boring.
Oh, you meant fans like... Okay, got it.
Yeah?
I was talking like actual like
air conditioning fans.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
Yeah,
what's a cricket fan? Like a super tiny fan?
No, they're just boring people who sleep in the stands, get drunk and cheer when somebody hits a ball. Yeah!
Isn't that just soccer fans?
It's the same with most sports, mate, isn't it? You know the world's wrong when people who save people's lives get paid less than the people who run around kicking a football. There we go.
Yes, and...
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be green. I'm going to ignore Kenton's no. 5 to go. Vernon out in front. Is he going to be able to hold on to this $100 that he's going to get for the victory? Cole Watts in second. Tyler Jordan, Rick Thompson, Modery, Jocelyn Gallo. Jordan hanging on there, but you can see what Thompson's doing. He's visually pushing Watts along to say, get on. We need to leave him on the outside. He has left him on the outside. He's leaning on him all the way there, Rick Thompson, making sure he stays up against that wall. Make sure Jocelyn's going to be able to come underneath him as well. Yellow flag. Oh, Roy Sprague.
Ooh, that looks like a big one.
Woo.
Oh, 3 wide. Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, but... Hold on a minute.
Oh, and nothing. Oh,
wow.
Okay, yeah. Sprague was just a passenger on that one.
What did he actually... Who's
it looks like
in
Conway
the
just kind of
03?
turns down on him.
It's not Joey Israelison. Who's in the 03?
03?
Yeah, who was that on the inside that just got absolutely domed?
Tristan Shea?
Oh, he's on the wall, top of the picture.
Yeah, and then the 5 just kind of hooks him.
Yeah, and then that, bang, look at the smack.
And then that's Connolly, isn't it? Yeah, Ed Connolly just kind of... Oh, no, that's not Ed Connolly. 97, Brian Conover, that's who it was that just ends up running right into the back of him. And
I need the 84 to win. Vernon, I'm a big fan. I bet you are. I bet you are. You know, there's so many things that if this was really late at night, there'd be so many things that I could say. Maybe we need to do like a JPB no limit broadcast.
Oh goodness.
Can you imagine that?
I mean, I'm here for it, but like
JPB no limits, or no JPB after hours. See, that would be funny.
Again, here for it.
Anything goes.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's 2 a.m. You're right, it is 2 a.m. It's actually 15:15, but listen, for us it is, but for everybody else it's not.
7:15.
Yeah. That's what I mean. We have to think of time zones. JPB after hours, yeah. I think there's a lot that we could do in that.
Read that message two messages up though.
I might be cooking up a fan card to support my favorite creator. Good to think.
Yeah, I got a feeling based on whose face was on a car most recently?
Yours.
What? When? Oh, right, it was.
Yeah, it was yours.
I mean, I was picturing yours. Forgot about
mine
that.
went on way before yours.
I forgot mine even went on a car.
Yep. Yours went on after mine, mate. Yours was the most recent.
I forgot about that, honestly. That's how memorable I am. I don't even remember me.
Yeah, don't even remember himself.
It's our first Speedway checkered, yeah?
Yeah, green. Yeah, GWC. Yeah, I think they've got to try and get away now. There you go. It is green. Oh, Vernon got a little bit out. Thompson's keeping that outside line up. Jocelyn's. Oh, he's going to turn him. Oh, he's going to just bully him out of the way. Good Junior. You get to the headmaster's office, dear sir. Bully him 101. Well, if that's the way you're going to win $100, you might as well do it like that. I tell you that much. He's going to go over the line, ladies and gentlemen. The final lap, there's somebody in the wall. Final lap was called before. There's no way this is going to be a caution now. We're going to be going. Thompson Jr. just bullied Matthew Vernon out of the way, Kenton. Like he was just not there. Thompson Jr. going to come through, take that victory. It's going to be a rundown between Cole Watson and... Oh, oh my God, I cannot even work that one out.
It's a
spicy
God. Finish. A spicy finish.
Hold on a minute.
So many bullies.
So many bullies. No, go back. Stop it. Go back. Go back. Go back. Right, hold on.
Comes down off the wall.
Punches him.
I honestly think the 83 crosses first.
Yeah, he does. Just about. I tell you what. Thompson
I don't know who was the meanest bully out there today, because there was a few. I mean, everyone was like, you know what?
It was up that restart. Nope. Just both
restarts.
I know. Poor old Matthew Vernon, before he had this, he's sitting there going, $100, baby, we're going out for dinner tomorrow. And then just watch this from Thompson Jr. He just literally comes in. He's like, I got this, love. I've got this. Boom. Bang. 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 Bang.
Huge ups to him on keeping that pointed in the right direction, though.
Oh, yeah.
I would have been in
wrong.
every wall possible, but he at least kept it moving forward.
I tell you what, though, he's not going to be happy for Matthew Vernon there. I can guarantee you on that. That is not going to be a happy Matthew Vernon. Let's bring you up the results here as well from this race. I think you can safely decide it was a bit mental. Rick Thompson Jr. is your winner. Adam Jocelyn in second. Cole Watts, Tyler Jordan, and Matthew Vernon. He did get fifth. Okay, so he does win $10 for Matthew Vernon. Justin Gallo, Danny Weir, Ryan Moddery, Thomas Brackett, Tyler Connolly rounding out the top 10. Brian Conover, a bit of a bad feature for that young man, down in 11th. Dan DeSanto, 12th. David Greenleaf, Arthur Jordan, Matthew Leavitt, Gabriel Goley, Tristan Shea, and Roy Spragg finishing 3 laps down. Then beyond that, we've got Joey Israelis 9 laps. Joey DNF. So the last £5 would go to Roy Spragg, who is the last runner on that one. But Owen Bridges, Ben Burgess, Corey Buba, Ed Connolly, Wyatt DiPietro, Matt Mingo, Brian Treadwell, all did not finish the race. So, yeah, definitely a interesting one there. And I've got to do it. Where is he? I've got to bring him in to the booth and have a chat with Mr. Rick Thompson Jr., your winner, who literally, poor old Matthew Vernon, got bullied out of the way. He lost his lunch money, his shoes, his socks, his trainers. Rick, well done on the win, son, but that was a brutal restart.
Thank you. I was in Discord with Matt, and I told him, I'm like, you better expect it, buddy. This is for the big bucks, and I wanted him to get second. I honestly wasn't even going to do it, but he came up on the start-finish line and went straight up to block Cole Watts, and I didn't even realize I was in there. I yelled to him that I was in there once I realized, and he was coming down, and I mean, you can't brake when you've got guys on behind you. I feel bad, but I don't at the same time, because, you know, rubbing's racing and money's money, so.
Dollar bills, y'all.
Exactly.
Mate, I feel you, but boy, oh boy, you were brutal. He kept it going though, and he finished in 5th, and he took a $5. He won $5. So I suppose that's better than nothing. But yeah, all through the race, though, even earlier on in the race, when you were stuck behind Tyler Jordan, you were kind of pushing him to try and get him up there on the inside line, because you could just physically see that once they were on the outside, they were stuck there.
Yeah, I mean, the bottom's so dominant at this, and it's street stocks too. So there's very little tracks where you're going to run at the top in a street stock. I love these things. They drive like boats. I love driving boats. It's great. Yeah, I mean, this is my type of racing right here. You bully people out of your way. I mean, it's short track racing. I know it's not a great thing to say, but I did it last night to win the tater chip race. I did it again tonight. Last night, I only led 3/4 of a lap, so that was a little worse, I think. But yeah, I mean, this is fun. I hate being that guy, but I also love being that guy.
You're like the Danny Hamlin of Maine sim racing series, Rick. Aren't you?
Try to be the Dale Earnhardt.
Maybe on that one, but there you go. Rick, welcome in. Well done, son. Thank you so much for the win, and nice having a chat with you there, bud. Anyone you want to shout out before we let you go?
For one, I really got to shout out Brian Conover. He made this paint in probably 30 minutes. It's a throwback to my dad back in 2009. He's watching. My grandfather's watching. So thank you guys for watching. Matt, Cole, Matt Mingo, and who else was in there? David Greenleaf and Justin Gayu. We all worked together tonight. And then I got to thank my race team in real life, Stevens Thompson Racing. If you guys want to sponsor me, hit me up on Facebook, Rick Thompson Jr. And yeah. Finally won another race in this thing. It's been a while. I think the second race was the last one we won, so good to be back.
Well, there you go, sir. And you're $100 richer.
Yes, that's going to help.
All right, man. You take care. Have a good one, man.
All right, you have a good one. Thank you, guys.
Here's that bait. Right, I got to do this in order. Next is your second place man. In that 83, he just taken home $50, and he got a little bit spicy with Cole Watts, and he won by literally the hairs of the nostrils there for Adam Jocelyn. Adam, welcome in.
What's going on, buddy?
How are you, man?
That was a very up and down race, I'll tell you that.
Yes. Now, it was a very up and down race. But what do you do in a situation like that? Because we were 11 cautions deep, lots of stopping and starting. You had that good run in the middle. So how do you cope with it?
You just played off the pit strategy. You saw so many people pit, and then Joey Israelson, he's a bit of a meatball sometimes, but he's the class of the field, and they had another caution. He didn't pit, and I want to somehow get in front of him at some point. So played that strategy, and I was just hoping for a top 5, honestly, after that. I don't have a lot of speed in these things.
Yeah, coming off the final corner, you and Cole Watts, little bit of argy-bargy.
Let's just say I got a little loose.
All right, man. That's one way of putting it. But it looked good. Listen, dude, $50 richer. Well done. Finishing in second place there. Anyone you want to shout out before we let you go?
I got some new sponsors actually coming on board with me this year for my real life racing, and they're all over my car. DL Maine Weatherization, Derek Nealon, Derek Clean, Oxford County Homes, Trick Olympic, Proline Floors. Rick Thompson rooted me out of the way last night, and I really wanted to get to him and try and take his money, but I guess this makes up for that.
He did it. It's Matthew Vernon, unfortunately. That one there, bud. But well done, Adam. And have a good one, man.
You too. Thank you.
In third place was Mr. Cole Watts. $25 richer. Little bit of argy-bargy with the man we've just heard from, Mr. Adam Jocelyn, towards the end of the race coming out of turn number 4. Let's bring him in. Cole, welcome in, bud.
How's it going?
I'm all right, mate. How are you?
I'm all right. Pretty fun race.
It was, wasn't it? I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
There was a lot of stop-starting, but we did go from lap 31 to 64 without a caution. So, fair play on that one. How was it out there on track?
It was all right. I mean, I didn't feel too much tire wear. We thought we might have pitted a little early, but it seemed to work out.
Being on the outside line, tough?
It was all right. I preferred the inside, but if you were good enough, you could run the outside.
You and Adam Jocelyn. Little bit of argy-bargy coming out of 4. slightly or not put you offline?
Yeah, I was hoping to have second, but it is what it is. Third's all right with me.
Robbins Racing?
Yep, that's how it is.
Yeah, definitely on that one. Cole, well, thanks so much for joining us, mate. Anyone you want to shout out before we let you go?
I just got to thank my parents, Burgess Motorsports, which is my uncle, my cousin, my grandfather. I wouldn't know as much about racing if it weren't for them, so I got to thank them.
Awesome job there, man. No worries at all. Cole, thanks so much for joining us, man, and we'll catch up with you soon.
All right, have a good night.
And you, Mum. Right, next up is the man who finished in 4th place. Some may say, luckily, Tyler Jordan will probably tell us it's all skill. Tyler, welcome in, sir. How are you?
Good. How are you guys?
I'm all right, mate. Not bad. Listen, I did wonder at one point whether or not you had the pace to stay up in the front. What do you reckon?
I've just had a really bad start to the year. It just feels good to finally get a whole race put together and actually finish top 5.
Yeah, because there was a moment in that race towards the end. I think it was on, where are we? Lap 90, I think it was, where Matt went past you. Matthew Vernon went past you and kind of bullied you up as such. And then you were kind of free wide at one point, and then I was half expecting you to go backwards, but you managed to run away again and hold on to that 4th place.
Yeah, I tried. Just the outside restarts really aren't good late in these runs. Wish I could have had a bottom restart. Probably could have had a little better finishing position, but it is what it is. Just glad to finish it.
You know, talking about our outside line, there was a couple of interesting restarts from the likes of Rick Thompson, from the likes of Jerry Israelson. You can visually see that when Danny Weir pulled away, they kind of lifted off and let him go and then slotted in behind him before anybody else, you know, got him, before third had come and joined him. Is that something that you do think about, or is it something that you don't think about during the race?
I didn't really think about it. If someone's on my inside, I'm kind of just trying to get as far up on him as I can, try to get by him. But I mean, obviously here I couldn't really make it work. So I think if you had fresh tires, like Rick probably could have had something at the end on the top. So I think he had maybe 10, 12 lap fresher tires.
It was an interesting race, mate. Interesting, very interesting indeed, and a good ending there as well. Well, thanks so much for joining us, Tyler. Anyone you want to shout out before we let you go?
Yeah, just Lakeside Graphics, Nate Levitt Racing and Fabrication, and Conley's Plumbing and Heating.
Awesome job there. Well, Tyler, thanks so much for joining us there, bud, and look forward to you at the next one.
Thank you guys. See ya.
Right, and the final man interview of the season. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to go. All I will say is, Matt, don't swear. He was leading the race. He took the lead, coming to the last restart. And let's just say Rick developed a knockout punch going into that first turn. Matthew Vernon, Matt, welcome in. How are you, first off?
I mean, it could be 4 positions better here, but it's all right. Rick's a good buddy of mine, and I wouldn't expect anything less for $100 a win, so it is what it is.
Okay. That part of the conversation just gone very well, Matt. I've got to be honest, because I thought there was going to be a lot more hostility in that one. But you kind of did the same thing to Tyler Jordan at the same time, though, a little bit earlier on in the race, albeit not for the win, but it was still to take the lead.
It was. I mean, older tires versus my new tires. I knew once I got out there in that clean air with the fresh tires, I'd just walk out, and just didn't pan out. Got that late race yellow, and Rick saw his opportunity and he took it. I mean, I'm not the happiest, but let's just say one day there could be some payback. We'll see.
So there's a receipt coming.
There very well could be.
Absolutely. To be honest, I wouldn't think of anything less, Matt, to be honest. I would have definitely hoped that there would have been a receipt coming for that one, because it was a very brutal move at the end. Going forward, though, Matt, what's the plan for the rest of this? Are you planning on racing for as many races as you can?
That's the plan, honestly. Just being a first-time person with the league this year, just hoping to get my feet wet and really hit it hard next year. I knew this would be like my one real good race, so kind of just happy we made it here, and albeit we made it through the drama. We got some money. Cars in one piece. I'm happy.
All right, man, no problem. Well, Matt, thanks so much for joining us there, buddy. You won $10. Anyone you want to shout out before we let you go?
I just want to thank my family, my sponsors, just all the guys, just running me clean as they can. Love you, Rick.
Take care, Matt. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
Oh, that went surprisingly well, Kenton.
Yeah, I'm actually.
I literally I thought there was going to be we were going to have JPB after hours. To be honest.
Yeah, it definitely went better than I was expecting it to.
I think I would have
But-
JPB'd after hours if somebody did that to me.
I could see that.
Because
You're an angry.
I'm passionate.
That's the word. Yeah.
I don't like it when people call me angry. I'd like to think passionate about what I do. And that's why I end up in a steward's room so too many times. Right. Enough of this here, jargon as well. Back next week, Mr. Sportak again.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I should be as far as I know. I've got nothing going on.
Where are we heading?
Sorry?
Where are we
where
going
we
next
headed?
week? Yeah.
We are headed to the wonderful where to go
North
there? It
Wilkesboro.
is
Jesus Christ.
North Wilkesboro. I literally had it and then I lost it. Because it's the schedule is laid out where I have to like find it again. I didn't have it highlighted. We're headed to North Wilkesboro in the late model.
Late
Oh my goodness. Late model stock cars.
Stock cars. Late ladles.
Late ladle stock cars.
Late ladles. Yes, ladies and gentlemen.
It's been a day.
I knew as soon as I asked you where you was, you'd be like, oh. So there you go. Oh, that one. Oh, dearie me. Nothing like catching out the people you work with. Right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. It's been a fun evening of racing. We've seen spills, thrills, and controversies here as well. So it's going to be very, very interesting. Don't forget, like, subscribe, turn on the bells. We've got plenty more racing coming up over this weekend on the JPB YouTube channel. We start with NARAS on Saturday night there from Kansas. And then don't forget, Sunday we've got a Cocoa Beach Championship in association with Jack Action there from Oran Park GP. Tanzo returns from Daytona Road Course, and our favourite IGP for the Super Formula Lights from Phillip Island. And we've also got Triple Bypass on Sunday as well. So join us for that one. Should be very, very interesting indeed. But thanks to everyone tonight who's joined us. Don't forget, like, subscribe, turn on the bells. It'd be absolutely amazing. And there you go. Much love to you. I'm a Brusso. Always a pleasure. And Noel Jackowitz, thank you so much for keeping it interesting. And M. White, don't forget to get yourselves involved. Links down in the description below. So much appreciated on that one. As always, take care. I've been James Parfitt. I've been alongside Kenton Sportak. And have a great week. You never know. We might see you on the track sometime. Good night.